side. Shout outs Rolando if you're listening to this on the flip. But yo, recommended settings for the show, always 1.2, 1.5 speed if you're looking to get in all the information, because yeah, we go long over here. Pause. No jokes. But yeah, it's like a 2-hour show possibly. So if you want to get in all this information, my recommended settings is going to be 1.2, 1.5. Shout outs Bud Green. What up, DDK? What up, Tree City West? I'm just tweeting the link out and we're going to get started around 30 seconds. Tons of links, all kinds of links, places to go, places to be. But yeah, do visit moreworldpeace.com. Check out some of my streams for the music side of things, as well as if you just want to get in contact with me. That's probably the best way. My email will be there, so you can say West Side. Yeah, don't reach out to spam. It's just not cool. I see some people do that. They be asking me for help in my email. Let me turn this down. There we go. All right. Yeah, man. What's up, y'all? This is the show. I don't know. Today's December 7th, 2023. Again, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year, and it is Thursday. So now we're at the end of the week. And what a week has been for Zen and for the crypto space in general, where we've just been having, if you know, man, you know, man, it's just been a crazy week, bro. Bitcoin's been pushing 45,000 or trying to get there. Pull the chain out because we're talking about blockchain. Get the dust off my shoulder. What is that? Oh yeah, shout out to Zen Crypto Store. Wearing my Zen Crypto tee today, not the hat. I also have my coffee, right? But to protect my table, I have a fucking coaster. Epic. So big ups Zen Crypto Store. You can find that link in the description as well. But yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's get into it. So, what up, Quantum? You're here early, man. Hope everything is well. What up, Tekken? What up, Tad 8? Yo, what the fuck happened to DXM, bro? The crypto bro spoke. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. But yeah, a lot of people are fucking done with that shit. I'm telling you, man, that Clio stunt was not a good look. And it's just gonna take some time to repair. So like I was telling someone else, because I'm transparent. I was talking to Zen Master, and you know, he was, because I had posted a tweet where I said Bezen is dead, or DXN is dead. Then I deleted it because I didn't want anyone to take my tweet and remix it or anything outside of the perception of what I wanted it to be, right? And it was kind of a rage tweet, so I deleted it. So maybe you saw it, because it hung there probably for like 15 minutes. So I was pissed. But what I didn't want people to do, right? Because this isn't financial advice. Nothing that I do is advice for you to do something, bro. Calibrate your own logic off. If you want to use me as a pillar of information, I'm grateful. Thank you. But other than that, do not move like me, man. That's stupid. Move like yourself. You're your own Adam. How about that? You have your own story. I'm pretty sure it's not copy me, unless it's to get wrecked. Then maybe copying me is here so that you can get wrecked. But yeah, so I deleted the tweet because I was feeling this coming, but I didn't exit my position on Bezen. I still got my coins. They staked. My thing with the Bezen action going on right now is it was just bad optics, the way that they handled the release of this new thing they have going on. I know that Razvan is going to come onto Simple's Sunday Spaces. So when Raz goes to Simple's Sunday Space, I do suspect that something will be repaired. Me, I'm going to use time, right? So I'm not going to get all emotional right now. I've already set myself up to be like, I'm going to wait and give myself some time with Bezen just to get back my loyalty points, because I need some time. If I'm playing emotions and then Roz starts talking and he sounds convincing, you know, that's still emotion. So I'm gonna just let him do his thing, wait for product, immutable code, and we'll see where we go from there. But what this could mean, to stay on the opposites, is that there could be a buy opportunity here for anyone that is thinking like me, which is, hey, we know Bezen is it's gonna be hard for it to get back to its glory days of the beginning of 23. But if the team is loyal and they're just bad at marketing, then maybe there's an opportunity to save, or how do we say this? Salvage. I don't want to say save DXN. We can salvage what DXN is, or they can salvage it, but I think it's going to take time. So time will give it its essence. But also you can see here on the daily, on the RSI, it is almost oversold. So maybe this might be some good FUD to get some people out. And again, I'm not being emotional. So if you are following me, I recommend do not get emotional with Bezen. I've already quit 3 times, right? And if you only have like $100 over there, or you've got like $200 or something, right? You might as well just hodl it and wait for whatever happens, man. Where the hell's my damn? Well, what a crazy turn of events. Where's my MetaMask? The fuck? Hold on a second, guys. Where's my MetaMask? I restarted. Oh, MetaMask. Reloaded. Stupid MetaMask, huh? It's the stupid MetaMask. MetaMask has been tripping hard. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it's my computer. I guess it doesn't trip so hard on the PC I have behind me. Trips as hardest on my MacBook. My MacBook is from 2019, which I guess is kind of far away from now, right? 5 years? Kind of wild. I should say it's 2020. It's a 2020 because I bought it at the end of 2019. Actually, my MacBook story. Sorry, I'm trying to log into my fucking wallet. It's tripping. Do not know who you are. There we go. Cool. All the wallets are here. Yes. So yeah, the whole like Bezen thing is to me, like right now, a lot of my coins that I have, I bought them in the like when the shit was like $3-4. So I've been in a weird one anyways, because I've been saying to myself, do I burn? And this is what I really think has happened here with DBZen is Zenians are learning that you need to make sure you're managing your Zen correctly. There will be a ton of different things to burn your Zen for, because X1 chain will always be an opportunity for you to move out of a certain situation, depending on how successful X1 is. But with the way that the mini the mini bull, we can call this a mini bull, what you're experiencing this week, to be honest, is what it feels like every single day, right? It's felt like this every single day. If I've been in crypto since 2016, 17, purchasing it, observing it all the time, or I should say in it every single day. I've been observing crypto since 2013. So from observations of seeing how excited people can get to talk about something, and then watching that excitement turn into price appreciation, and then to get into the mix of crypto and then start understanding the fundamental things like gas, and understanding that gas holds that same excitement that I saw with Bitcoin when people start to get really, really excited about the future and what the future holds. They come to the network and then the gas goes up. Bop, 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 bop. And that's what we've been waiting to see right now. This is actually an experiment for everyone. We're in a big social experiment, because not even Vitalik can tell you what the fuck is going on right now. Right. So right now, you might be looking at it like this. So on this little gas thing I have, and we'll talk about DBs in a second, but this is like a good segue of like, we don't know what the fuck is going on. And maybe DBZen can feed off of these higher gas fees. So yeah, I would hope it can save itself, but it needs burners, and Zenians are learning not to mismanage their burn, because we do want to go to X1 chain, but we might want to make something else on the side, right? Like, and that's what I mean. Like here, Ethereum is going through its first ETH 2.0 mini bull, and it's just like P.o.P. It's a mini one. Right. So this right here, this is I like to look at it the old school way, where it's just the GUI. But the thing that's making Ethereum expensive is this priority fee. So if you've been on ETH, you know the priority fee has typically been around 0.5. But now everyone is cranking up their priority, and that's what's pushing gas up. So they didn't really fix the gas problem. Because you see the base fee is 80, but if I want a really fast transaction, I need to raise my priority, which is going to make it basically 101. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened here. Hey, I thought it was supposed to go down. Vitalik, what the fuck happened, bro? What the fuck? Damn, all those people who were, I mean, I'm in ETH, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people rooting for this shit, and this is heartbreaking. But again, what does Vitalik want? He wants everyone to move to the side chains. They want ETH to be like the sun of all these other blockchains, and it makes sense. Honestly, there's so much money invested and so much data invested that I wouldn't be surprised, you know, and especially because of the way that XENBLocks works, right? So XENBLocks is actually attached to Ethereum as well, because it uses your ETH address as your salt, and you own your ETH address PK. So this is already integrated into Ethereum without having to say it's integrated into Ethereum. And same with X1 chain, it's going to be using a MetaMask RPC that's going to integrate Ethereum accounts, so that that way you don't have to make a new wallet to go to X1 chain. You just flip your RPC and there's X1 chain with your wallet, and you own your PK. So this does sound more and more like the mass adoption way, because you're using hardware rather than using like software. Like Ethereum is software, right? And you can only scale software systems so much before they need hardware integration to become bigger, right? So you can almost think of the sub networks around Ethereum as like the hardware, even though it's just more software, right? Yeah, very complex bullshit. But if we can save DBZen on ETH then with gas going up, you shouldn't have to play with a lot of Zen. You know what I'm saying? So with gas going up, that's how dBzen could potentially be saved, because now if Zen goes up in price, gas goes up in price, you can save on buying dBzen, because there might be something there, you know, because if you're minting Zen, again, the thing that dBzen did, I'm saving them. I'm not trying to save them, but like, because Zenify is on fire. But just to put some logic behind this, because I understand it in and out, they did do some really good branding here with the way that they say your rewards. So there's still things here that make it so fucking vanilla that it is really just a website on the internet. And maybe that's what Raj should do. Maybe he should just, like I've been saying, ditch this project, do something new. It's all good, man. Jack Levin's been dropping coins left and right. You know, and a lot of people have already invested tons of Zen into this, and ETH. You know, I mean, I've watched my Zen I've burned in here like 1 billion different times. Not 1 billion, 3 times. So I'm not too worried about the Zen, and I have Zen coming in, right? If you're a minter and Zen, you got Zen coming in, so you should feel comfortable with burning it. That's just how I feel. So, you know, if anything, this is, again, a very vanilla version of getting a coin, right? And then it's a reward because you're using your Zen that you minted and some ETH in your wallet to make it, right? You're not supposed to go and buy Zen and make it, you know what I'm saying? That's not the game. The game is to have 2.5 million Zen and just burn 1 batch a day. You know, it just happens to be that the game has been running and it's lopsided as fuck. So we'll see what happens, man. I don't really know what's gonna happen though. It could go all the way down to 29 cents. Some people think it'll do just on ETH. It could do the same thing it did on the other chains. So on the other chains, it's sub 10 cents, and it's all the same thing. So yeah, it's more expensive to make dBzen on Ethereum, but that's the only reason the price is up, right? That's the mental thought of it is, oh, it's more expensive to make it. But if no one's buying it and no one's playing the lobby, you know, none of that really makes any sense anymore. So that's why these ones all fell sub 10 cents, because it has that cloud hanging over its head where it's like, well, why the fees are low, so why does the token need to be expensive, right? I've been saying this all year. I'm like, man, all these tokens could be like ETH if everybody understood the game. But maybe, again, maybe it's the fact that dBzen is spread out that makes you think that Zen shouldn't be spread out, because there's so much in this that took community to build up the certain types of areas. But yeah, the community can't get together on this because it's just too much bullshit going on, right? So I do see this becoming more like this, because now the ETH community is disrupted and gas is going up and people don't want to burn their Zen because it's more valuable, right? So it's got the reverse osmosis. Gas is up, but no one wants to burn Zen. Whereas down here, gas is down and everyone's burning their Zen. But yeah, that's the dilemma. We'll see what their team does, man. Zen, though, let's get back to some positive shit. What up, Dank? Good morning. We getting to the cheese. What up, Remy? Hicked MetaMask. I hear you on that. What up, Zenting? XNF. You know what I'm saying? Concentrate on PDXN. That's the sleeping giant. You see what I mean, though? Keep out the fun. Like, we got to concentrate on all of them, though. We can't concentrate on just one DXN because it's unfortunate. It's not all over the place. And that's what makes Zenify really, really dope, because they're not going to be all over the place just yet. Maybe in the future they said they would, but everything needs to make sense before they did that. Zen is looking amazing right now on the 1 hour. On the daily, I hope you're taking advantage of this dip. Again, we've been watching this. We were here for 46 days, guys. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So for 17 motherfucking days, you had an opportunity to buy the bottom. Stop acting like it's going back down here, bro. It's done. That's over. Okay. And again, they used, and then the traders are trading, so they're using the support and the resistant areas to find some resistance. So we've come down, and where do we find support? Off of a moving average. Huh. Would you look at that? Off that 8 too. Came down, tapped it, slapped it right. Bow, just slapped that shit. So the only way, again, we can break up out of here is if somebody decides to release, but the 72 is curling. So it's starting to give you that little bit of that scoop, and the 200 is flattening, and that means it's going to get easier to reach. And it's coming down to us, right? We wanted this back here in August, or excuse me. Yeah, August. August? Where the fuck is August at? I forget. I already deleted the lines, I guess. We've moved on. But yeah, right here, right? Yeah, August. So this tiny pump in August here on Zen, this was when we were looking for this 200. But instead, we got downside because in August, right, everybody was pissed at Jack Levin, and the FUD was strong. The FUD was so strong. Through August until Zen's birthday, it was nothing but FUD storm. It was a FUD storm, and that right there was the community becoming stronger. Again, the community became really strong right here, and this is why we're seeing such a sideways price action, because our community is strong, and no one really wants to release their Zen, and they're even being critical on DB Zen finally. Everyone's finally being critical and shit, like, nah, I ain't burning my Zen for anything that's not fucking Zen. Right? You have Zenians that are selling Zen to mint ZenBlocks. I know that. But now they feel the burn. I know some Zenians. I'm not going to say his name. I'm just going to say the story, and he's going to grab his stomach in pain. Who sold their VMPX to mint some ZenBlocks, and then the bitch mooned. And then it mooned. But yeah, that same thing happened here. Hit a resistance and came down. We're in the middle of a bull market, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, because when you look at Bitcoin on the monthly, it's a beautiful candle. If you're trading months in Bitcoin, you're doing the right things. If you're trading days, you're probably in pain right now. You're probably like, what happened? But Bitcoin, man, yesterday, check it out. Look at that tiny little red candle there. We got to zoom in. It's so goddamn small. Look at that little thing. Look at that. Oh, man. The bears have lost so hard. Look, they used to rule Bitcoin. Look at the bear days. They're fucking Bitcoin up. They were like, let's pump it. Oh, let's dump it. But you see this getting harder and harder to dump it in between their dumps. So we'll see what they try to do up here. But I think Bitcoin is going through something also that's putting it into a community building state when you think of how crypto builds community, which is hardship. Everyone goes through something together, and then now they all go, yo, you remember that time? And then like that's how the community starts. So right now in Bitcoin, they have the ocean mining FUD and the Bitcoin dev FUD. And we'll look into that. That's really good FUD. That's kind of what you're seeing happen here. But again, that FUD in the community, we're going to talk about it, but in my opinion, off the rip, that shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, Bitcoin's about to be going head to head with the Dixie. Like, who cares what you think about is fucking the network up, is spam, blip, 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 blip. Man, I'm a Zenian. We've already fought through that shit. You can't tell someone in crypto that they're spamming the network when they use it more than you. Right? It's my network, actually. The fuck you mean? I use it more than you. How you gonna tell me you're gonna take something out that I use more than you? Fuck out of here. Like, that's a big FOH, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could say that there's one of the Bitcoin developers think of that shit. Oh, we're gonna fork you out and people are gonna follow. BlackRock owns Bitcoin. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, Zen is looking good, man. I like what it's looking like on the 4 hour. I like what it's looking like on the 1 hour. It's looking like if you're a trader, you can get some gains in right now. because right now we're trading within the moving averages and support and resistance, and it's squeezing. Because if Bitcoin has a large move or ETH has a large move, right? People are talking shit about ETH, but the thing about ETH is everything is built into ETH. So it's just, this is the part, and where people start leveraging FUD to their own, whatever you want to call it, like whatever you want to call it, social, or what's it called? Engagement farming. There it is. Jack Levin is going hard on this right now. We're going to analyze that in a second too. But real quick, I want to talk about this dApp that needs to get night mode. Omar, night mode. Night mode. But Zenbox, man, this just came out on Polygon 2 days ago. Hold up. What is this? Oh, it's popping. This is popping up my. I hate the Brave browser wallet. That thing sucks. Like, so bad. Like, why does it pop up in my face? Oh, because I pressed Brave wallet. Dude. I did the D. What? All wallets. Let me get MetaMask, man. I don't know what's going on here. I think it's because my MetaMask failed or something. It must have messed up the site. Oh yeah, let me just refresh the site then. Actually, let me do it like this. Fun thing for Brave, or for anything, I always say go delete the history like part of the site and then refresh it. Get the cache out of there and everything. So now okay, it's just connected to my wallet. So this right here, this is Zenbox. Cool. So Zenbox is created by a dev named Omar33. I'm just calling him Omar because it's like OXMR. So it feels like his name would be Omar. I don't know. I'm just looking at this like, hey, this look like this would be like a Omar. But this is the dev of Zenbox, and I've been talking about this off and on because it's actually really, really cool and makes a lot of sense. Now, the thing that makes sense about this auto compounder, so this is Zenbox.1. It's in the description if you want to check it out. Right now it's only on Polygon, but what it is it's an auto compounding staking platform. And what that means is that you can take your Zen and you can put it in, and now you're going to join a larger staking pool that pays out Zen daily based on your position, right? So I got in on day one. Yesterday was the day, or 2 days ago it started. So right now it's on cycle 2 because it had to start at 0. Everybody got in, and then it takes all the Zen from that day and it applied it in a smart contract on the staking side of things. So when you look at Zen token, you can go look at the smart contract, right? Fuck. How's another way I can look at this right here? Oh, I can go here. I just want to put it all together so you can see that this is researchable. You can go and research this yourself if you're scared about Zenbox. But and the reason why you might want to do the research is learn a little bit about the Zen contract, man. It's actually a pretty sick ass fucking contract. Like, it's dope as fuck, and people are already copying it. Number one thing that people have copied is the burn token side of things, the burn redeem, the iBurnable, all that shit. But then we also have this right here, file 2 of 13, iStake tokens. So the iStake tokens is really dope that he is working with this, because on Zen.network, when you want to stake something, you have to do it here. And when you do it here, you can stake for 16% for a certain amount of time, which are a little 4 billion, right? But if you end your stake before your time, you lose all the Zen. You only get back your principal, which is fine. You know, there are some dApps like a Phoenix where there's a staking penalty for ending your stake early. But in this instance, you can end it and there's no penalty. Then there's another thing built on top of that staking code, which is the XenFT. And the XenFT is an NFT right? But I can't end the stake early. Whatever I put the Zen towards, that's how long the Zen got to stay in there. So I put 1,000 days behind this 100 million MZen, and now I gotta wait 700 days before I can get any of the yield. And I mean, that's cool, you know, longevity. Put that bitch in the future, blah 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 blah, right? But hey, it's not keeping my liquid, and that's something that a lot of people would like. They would like to have liquid vibes so that they can take it out whenever they want, or, you know, just have that freedom of like, yo, my Zen is still liquid. And that's what now insert Zenbox, right? Omar saw an opportunity because no one else has developed specifically for the staking tokens. Everyone's been building around the burn part. So that's pretty cool, right? That is pretty cool. What this dApp does, I hope you're staying along with me. So right now we're on cycle 2. And there's 4.2 trillion Zen staked in here. So this is like one big moving staking contract. And whatever the 16% is per day for this is what's getting sent to everyone in the pool based on how much you're holding, right? So I can keep increasing my stake amount, but there is a catch-22 here, right? So yesterday was the first day and I earned 3.8 million MZen in one day. That's not that bad. But if I want to withdraw this, I have to withdraw everything. Okay? Because it's auto compounding. So the time that you want to withdraw, you withdraw from the whole program, and then you have to wait a day for the cycle to end before your Zen goes back in. So there's always going to be a delay period when you do this if you decide to withdraw. But if you just want to let it do its thing and then withdraw one day because you're just like, oh, I'm staking my Zen in Zenbox and it's liquid Zen, I can get it whenever I want, and I'm getting my extra Zen a day, you know? So I think this is a super sick dApp that we needed in our fucking ecosystem. Something mad simple, yet very powerful, because now there's a reason to hold your Zen, right? You don't need to always be burning your Zen. You can just use Zenbox. Right now it's only on Polygon. So you will need to have some MZen. And let's look at the price of MZen right now, actually. And this is the beauty of Zen being on all networks. When Zen is on all networks, it can expand its whole mind, right? The hive mind, it goes everywhere. Other people are going to try to replicate this, but this can become very hard because you're separating the user. When, like DXN, for example, now I'm a Zenian on Polygon with DXN. What the fuck, right? Like, are they pumping this shit, or what's the difference, you know? So that's what's cool about Zen. Other people can take it and shape it in different ways. And maybe it is smart not to shape Zen on all networks and just keep it consolidated into one, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Year one, I think we learned that, like, not everything needs to be on every single chain. It's fun. It's a good idea for marketing, but it's maybe not the most superior idea to using the Zen technology. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at Matic. Matic seems to be the kickoff, though. This is the kickoff chain for everything, except for Zenify, because they come from Zenify team comes from Binance chain. So that's why I'm like, oh, I see the parallels between them being like, we're going to Binance. It's like, damn, y'all really fuck with Binance. God damn. But they're also from Australia, so it's not like here in America where we got vendettas. We got vendettas. Is Zen bottom now? Says Remington. Do some research. Wait, did Zenify airdrop stop, or is it still going on? The airdrop stopped. That was just for the beginning, for anyone who did cross-chain swaps. And then again, the airdrop is it's a constant airdrop. You get a little bit of XNF a day for that airdrop once you claim it. So yeah, right now we'll go over Zenify in a second, because there's the game theory over there that I've discovered, and I want to share it with my team. I think it'd be really, really nice. Well, we got to play it. We'll see. We're talking about XENblox. We'll get there. But shout out Tekken. If people are worried about a whale, become a whale. Just like that. If you want to become a whale, get to the cheese, man. Get to the cheese. Zen to 3 zeros and a 1. Damn, Tad. Throw it in the bag. Can Bezen, Bezen benefit from Zenify? Not yet, Quantum. Not yet. Well, I mean, you can burn them for Bezen, so it does benefit it in that atmosphere where, you know, you're getting more Bezen. And we'll talk about that too. When I get to Zenify, there's so much game theory in Zenify. It's fucking crazy. Today, there's going to be a spaces with Zensu and Simran and Day. So I don't know what time. We'll check out the time in that. But yeah, there's so much game theory. Well, yo, look at Bezen right now though. Hold on, let's change this up. So this is a 100-day moving average. This orange one that I have here, I actually have like a little bit of a different setup here, a 21 and 100. It's probably because I used to watch this really, really close. But let's give it some time. This has been around with Zen, so it's worth it. Let's give it some time. That's what I mean by moving your moving averages. 21 days, great for short-term plays. Once you start like getting some time on your chart, you want to start making it feel like it's there. So right now, what we can see on Bezen is under the 72, and it's been doing its thing. It came up, it tested it back in August. It got rejected. You can see here when we had a fucking capitulation of all, it was right in the mix. Came up. Look at this. Damn, this is nasty. This was a fight right here between the people who wanted to go up and the people who wanted it to go down. And you know what's crazy about Polygon? Hella cheap motherfuckers are over there, right? So now gas is up and they can't afford 5 cents or 10 cents. They'd be like, I'll be seeing people complain about that shit. They'd be like, man, I ain't got 10 cents. Fuck. I can't make transactions on Polygon. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit, send help. So yeah, Bezen is a funny one because it's just like the rest of the chains. Like people are running out of money, so they can't really mint it. But we just don't have good analytics for Polygon. But Bezen, again, it's below the 72. So this might be a good opportunity if you're looking to do something. Polygon is a good network, and if Zen is successful on ETH, which it has been lately, I don't see why a good chain with Zen wouldn't have good Zen price. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that this is what's happening, we're looking at the daily too, man. This thing has been consolidating sideways for a long time. October 9th. Yeah, so this has also been in the same range for over 50 days, pretty much. So it's ready to do something. And why not stake it in Zenbox? Why not? Shit. That's why I'm in a dilemma, man. I'm not gonna get rid of my DXN. I can't do it, but the fees over here are ass. Why am I even claiming this? I just need to let it stack up so I can flex something later on. I'm not gonna claim it right now. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like with DXN, I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna wait for simple spaces. Sunday. I'm gonna wait for the relationship with the Zenian. And I'm gonna see what they do next, man. There's just got to be something else that happens here, because now it's like, again, why would I want to burn for dBzen when there's Zenbox and I can just compound and wait for something better in the future, right? Big ups. Thank you, Omar, for this product, man. I'm appreciative because I wasn't gonna make it. And if you want to run an audit of yourself on the smart contract, they have a light paper. You can grab the smart contract. You can talk again. Dev is here. Dev is deving. Not hard to get a hold of. You can leave comments probably even below their post. I'm sure of it. But again, this Zenbox has spawned because no one has developed, and he is looking for something to develop on. He made also garbage dump. So That's why I'm like, man, garbage dump was tight, but the problem was is the burn fees are too high, so it died really fast. So they're looking for a home run right now. He's looking for one, and I think this is it. Because remember, the simplest stuff are the most impactful, right? You can do all that extra shit and still have a flop, but something like Zenbox, which is super duper simple, could actually be the catalyst, bro. So thank you, but just make fucking dark mode, dog. I can't take this. My eyes, mama eyes. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, Zen looking good. All right, let's look at Bezen. Let's look at some Zens right now. I haven't looked at Zens in a long time. Where are my Zenians at? Man, let's look at this right here. Is this even the best one? This has to be the best one. I think I still have the best ones. So Bezen laying on the floor. Bezen on vacation. This bitch in Miami. It's also been laying on the floor for 50 something days. We don't have any moving averages over here, so let's go ahead and throw some shit on it. Indicators, MA. And all right, let's go ahead and edit these. It's gonna start with a 9, but let's do it at 8, even though we're all 9s. And we got some time on these, so like, yeah. And again, I mean, take this to your own favorite chart. Your own favorite chart. If it's only been around for like 4 to 5 months, you should probably be looking at it like it's been around for 4 to 5 months, and not be looking at it on the daily like it's been around for days, you know. And you can use your moving averages again to help you with prediction, right? That's all the moving averages can help you with, is just predicting the future or predicting a possible pattern. You should never use it to be like, oh, this is literal, because you never know. So yeah, the 200 is here. This is right on the 72 again, right? Like all the Zens are doing the same thing, because they all are. Another thing about the research in Zen is you have to remind yourself that everything is subjective to the same market conditions. So if everything goes up because gas is going up from users going up, then of course we're gonna have all the Zens feeling the same way, because they're all the same things. So they should all spawn the same way. And that's Zen in specifically, not like everything else. Zen, Phoenix, Zenify, those are all their own projects, but Zen itself is connected to gas on all networks. So yeah, Bezen looking pretty dope on the daily right now. I know that it's cheap to buy, but Zenify is coming here, so this is gonna eat a lot of Bezen, because a lot of people will probably be using Zenify, and then they'll be like, gotcha, bitch, you know. Gotcha. So we'll see what happens here. There's a lot over here. Damn, 3 trillion. And also what happens when Zenbox comes over here, and people who go, hey, I just want to hold Zen for the next 2 years, so I'm gonna, you know, or I just want to get some Zen so I can sell, burn the extra earn Zen. Like right now, if I wanted to, I can withdraw and just go and burn this 3 million Zen, restake it, wait 2 days, get 3 more million, and repeat the process. That I don't think is what's smart here. For that, you could just do this over here if you're gonna do day stakes. I think Zenbox is gonna be powerful for people who are ready, who are in it for like 50 days, and then they're like, I want to get the fuck out, and then they can, because that's the problem with staking on Zen.network. You don't know how long you want to stake for, or you don't know. You know, a life event might come up and you need the stake, but now you're gonna lose all your earned interest, right? And that's the penalty for ending your stake. And it's a great vanilla way to introduce someone to staking, right? Because again, Zen's an onboarding tool. Zen.network is an educational platform. So anything outside of that is game theory. How do you take those elements and make something new, like a Zenbox, like a dBzen, like a Zenify? So yeah, that's why, again, I would say, like, yo, if you're new to the scene, stay on Zen.network. You can stake here, test out staking. You could do 1 day, you could do 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see how much I got over here. Let's see what it's telling me. Probably the same shit though. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. What? Oh, it's because I ain't got no Zen. All right, whatever. But yeah, that's what I mean. The hardest thing to predict is days, because yeah, we could die tomorrow. So my family needs the funds, but I didn't set it all up for them to learn, and now they're gonna end it. Just no fees, right? Whereas now we have Zenbox and things like that. This is really cool interface, man. So big ups to Omar. Big ups to Omar. Now Zenify. Let's talk about some Zenify, man. Yo, oh, what up, Clout? I see you. I wish I went harder in the airdrop. Yeah, I have a nice airdrop on ETH. On ETH, I got like, I think, damn, Ribby wallet. How'd that pop up? Bro, this is discontinued on my extensions. Is it? All right, hold up. No, it's not. I gotta discontinue that shit. God damn. Harassment. That wallet is ass. I don't know why people use it. Ass. Uh-oh, they trying to dump it. They trying to dump Bitcoin before the ETFs. Hey, we're gonna dump Bitcoin before the ETF. Or you have all the maxis. Imagine getting shook out of Bitcoin right now because you think the network is being spammed. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. What a horrible way to go out. That's the most noob. That's more noob than Celsius or Luna. Like, damn, you got scared out of your Bitcoins? Wow. Just wow. Wow. Scared out? You mean somebody said XYZ and you said, fuck it, I'm out. Over some ordinals? Over some guys in some wizard suits that wear sunglasses on stage? Alright. Scary. Yo, look at Zenify, man. It's going up. We talked about the legacy in crypto and Zen crypto. Now let's talk about the young gangsters that have just shown up. I'm gonna have to throw them into the sticker pack. But yeah, so what we can see here right now is Zenify is doing numbers. And people are entering that swap auction, boy. They entering it. They swapping. Look at this buy. Jesus. What is this? Who did this? It's a swap though. So someone made somebody made a wait. How does this happen? I see. Okay. Yeah, so this must have, yeah, so somebody made this right here, this is what I mean. Someone made a swap on the actual website and then they paid a fee, and whatever it was, that swap was huge. And that swap went and bought this up, and that's another buy. That's how we got up to here. That's crazy. And again, that's maybe why today is looking pretty parabolic on the 4 hour, because people might be entering the swap auction. Let's go ahead and look at Zenify. Okay. Well, not really. I guess not, huh? Here, we got to get this back to Arbitrum. Arbitrum. How can it be connected when I know I'm not on it? Man, these websites be hosting too much cookies, though. There needs to be, like, in my opinion, some sort of kill switch on programming Web3 websites, where it's like a literal connection lost concept, where once I'm not on it, it's down. That needs to be like a standard. Okay. All right, now we're back. So let's look at this. Yeah, the swap auction is looking great. That's why somebody's swapping. So when you're looking at the gauges here, these gauges are really important to your daily burn. However you're trying to get XNF, because right now XNF is going to be in a hyper distribution phase. So where you place your competition might be something you need to be strategic about. So I've been actually changing my tune here. I've been entering the ETH auction, and I've been buying YSL. I've actually been buying YSL and stocking up on Bezen, knowing that these are going to be the two primary coins that everyone's going to need in the future to burn for liquid XNF. So this is actually a crazy ass game theory that I came up with last night after the payout. So yesterday, I only entered the Bezen one, and then I did enter the XNF, right? Now, realistically, saving on ETH, it could be a positive for you. And that's why you want to get in within like the first couple hours. But if you're not really trying to save on ETH and you just like, I got 0.1 to burn or some blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter when you get in, right? And again, now we're starting to understand. So YSL, Zen auctions, liquid, XNN. Swap auctions, if I'm not mistaken, is also XNF. Yeah, this gauge displays the current price of XNF in relation to the market price. As you participate in swap auctions, a reading below signals 0.1, price below the current market rate, and reads above blah, blah, blah. Basically, long story short, these price things in the middle, they represent like participation. So right now, there's not that many people that have participated in the swap auction. So if you swap something, you're going to get a nice little bag of let me see. I got it. Is it XNF or is it Bezen? We got to read up on it real fast. Oops. Does anyone know? Is it XNF you get? Can we sell XNF? Yeah, you can, but when you sell your XNF, you can only sell it into the pool that burns it. So don't expect to get it back at a lower price. I've been selling mine though. That's what I'm gonna get at with my little strategy I got going on right now. But I just need to make sure I'm saying the right things before I go forward. Bridging, cross, blah blah blah. Where is the burn? Okay, here we just do it here. Daily auction. Participants in the swap auction are rewarded the remaining 5% of XNF supply as XNF rewards. Okay, so yeah. So the swap auction, they're getting XNF, right? But it's 5% that's coming from the overall XNF. So long story short, if you enter the swap auction, you're going to automatically get yourself XNF, which gets rewards from people swapping on the platform and entering the auction. So right now, we can see here, I have XNF, and it's going up in price versus everything. And I think this is, in my opinion, this is maybe the mega play, because the XNF is the free token, it's liquid, so it's gonna be great for how do you say it? Like, it's gonna be great for you to sell, but that's all you're gonna do with it is just sell it, because if not, you're just gonna lock it up and put it in here. So in my opinion, I don't really understand why you would actually burn these tokens but yet use ETH so you can get ahead on the amount of XNF you have, because this is still XNF, it's just a year out from now. Right? So technically you can keep getting, because this is lobby is gonna keep growing, right? And right now, not that many people are participating in the ETH lobby. They're all getting liquid, and they're gonna have to stake it. If not, they're gonna sell it, and if they sell it, they're selling it into a pool that has well, basically, once you sell your XNF, you can only sell it into this V1 pool right now. It's the only one with liquidity. So when the coins go into here, now they can't come out of here, because no one can go and buy XNF from this pool. It only burns it. It only does a buy and burn. Coins come in, and then when capital comes in to buy them, they get burned. Right? And that buy and burn happens when people are buying fees. So again, the fees from the trading on the platform, that's where it's buying the token back. So what I did yesterday was I entered the YSL auction, right? I did one batch. I got like 4 tokens. I don't know what today's going to be like though. Here, we'll do it though. Actually, let me see how much ETH I got over here. 0.01 or what? Yeah, 0.012. Nah. I'm not gonna enter the liquid one today. Maybe. I gotta think about it because it's all the same shit, you know. All you're doing is paying more. I mean, the ETH is already there. You're already almost at 1 ETH or whatever. But then it's just like I would be doing that to sell the YSL or to sell the token. So that's what I did yesterday. I entered the auction. It was much lower. It was 4 ETH. And then I had got 4 XNF. I sold those, got $15, and then I entered the swap auction. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, you could literally use this auction, get the liquid XNF, then you can just sell it into the 1% pool, and then that is gonna get swapped for like it's gonna get burned. But then you enter the swap auction, so you're getting more XNF, and as XNF is going up, you know, you're gonna be going up with it. So that $15 that I sold, we'll see where it goes. Right now I'm getting 15 XNF, which is great because yesterday this pool was 2 ETH less and I had got 16. Oh, they're actually right here. Damn. Wait, why do I need to claim them? Oh, okay, that makes sense now. But wait, aren't they already locked? They're not. So yeah, this is my first time entering the ETH auction. I discovered all that yesterday. My mind was blown. I was like, yo, there is so much game theory to this thing. You could really, really win. Let me see what I need to, okay, claim. And then I guess I need to stake these so I can keep getting my my rewards. Yo, check the other pools at $6.50. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, it's at $7 now. Yo, okay, so this pool, the community pool, is gonna represent the price, or it's gonna be pegged to the price that it costs to burn from the ETH auction. So that's crazy. This is like a price predicting tool, because the real price will always be V1, and it's gonna be slow and steady wins the race, right? And as more people enter the auction, they'll probably come over to this pool and sell their ETH or whatever, or sell it into it. Now, the only way I could see someone trying to game this, now there's a game here. If you think about it, if I'm a whale, I would just be selling my XNF to you through this portal so I can enter the swap auction to get more VEs in. But then they're trapped because now they got to wait a year, right? So this can get out of hand really quick, man. I don't know, and I mean it's gonna be good for everyone because the whales are trapped already, and they're gonna try to figure out how they can get the fuck out. And I see this pool being the one where they can maybe manipulate it a little bit because it's manipulatable, and that's again why Simrad said they took ownership of the largest XNF pool to make sure that the whales can only manipulate something that is not getting the site liquidity. Right, this pool gets the site ETH, and it's not gonna get ciphered out. But if they had dropped this site ETH into like this pool, then everyone will be trying to pull it out of there, just like every other token on the fucking planet Earth. Everyone's just gonna try to be pulling it out of there. So I like that they designed it that way, and I'm beating that shit like a dead horse because it's an amazing design. Claim it and it auto locks it. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Now I'm in there. I'm in that bitch. There it is. Cool. So where does it add up all my XNF? Do I have anywhere where it adds it all up for me? I want to see it all together so I could be like, look at what I got. No, I guess you can't. Not yet. So 16.9, just so I can have it in my head. What is that? 25, right? No, 20. Yeah, 25. 25 tokens. That's not bad. Now, if you want a whole bunch of these, That's why the price is $17. Do not buy it off the DEX. That's the dumbest thing you can do right now. That is the dumbest thing you can do. So like, let's do it in point ETH, right? So 0.1 ETH. So right now 0.1 ETH is 3.25 community pool XNF. All right, fuck it. We'll do it for the culture right now. I'm only burning YSL because it's way cheaper to burn than my XNF. We need to make a pool where we pull these things together. All right, burn YSL, pay 0.8 something. And again, more than likely what I'm going to do is end up selling the XNF to get my ETH back and enter the swap auction. So you see what I mean? Like, that is wild game theory. And you know what's wild too about that is there's never really been sell pressure against the whales. They've always been the people who've like created the world where you go in after them and then they say, we're not selling. What you mean? The fuck? Right? And then you don't want to sell because you're like, yeah, we're not selling. But in this scenario, because of the swap auction, you kind of want to sell. If you don't have any reason to do anything, it's like, why not enter it again? Right? And then what you should be, this is if you're doubling up. So like, I plan on entering the ETH auction every single day. I'm going to put 0.1 ETH in this bitch every day. Shit. Maybe I'll put 2. I put 2 in yesterday. I'm an idiot because now the pool is all ratchet. I mean, this one is slept on. No one's really over here. Again, most of the people are in the liquid pool. So most of this ETH is coming from the liquid pool. Whereas 3 ETH from the recycle goes directly into the ETH auction. So yeah, that's why I'm like, the ETH auction is where you want to be if you believe in XNF and you understand it and you can see a future in a year from now. It's like, why wouldn't you do it this way? Because you're still going to get liquid ETH rewards. And if they outweigh each other where you can recycle it all the time, and then now you're you're like ahead of the typhoon. Because the typhoon is this becoming larger and larger and larger and larger. And again, the question is where do you want to play? I think I'm going to keep playing on Arbitrum because these gas fees on ETH are stupid wild. And maybe Zenify wants to wait a little bit before they go on ETH. Because if it's on Arbitrum, it's on ETH. It's just on the subchain, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe that's a discussion for everyone. Oh, they're cool. They do show my XNF right here at value. So you see here, look at this, 0.1 ETH, actually 0.08 ETH. And I got right now out of this liquidity, out of this 6 ETH, I'm getting 1.3 XNF liquid. So in this community pool, 3.1, excuse me, 3.18. So I'm already getting my ETH back. If I were to sell what I have, and I'm swapping it, poop, and I'm getting my shit back and I'm entering the swap auction. See, I'm ahead already. This is only going to last for so long though. And then you have to like keep going up. Or if you get in right in the beginning, like you could be really, really ahead on the auction, ahead of the typhoon. And personally, again, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you should be someone who's saying, I'm going to do this for 2 months. Like, all right, fine. You can do it for 2 months. I'm finna do this shit for a whole year, man. This looks like this is something you do for a year. Like, yo, you do this shit for a year, man, who knows how much your XNF is going to be worth in the end. You know, there's only going to be so many coins and new people come in. This is one of those vehicles that brings in new people because look how many communities already came together. What do you call it? Man, it's a crypto apocalypse. It's a crypto powwow up in this motherfucker over here, dog. In this Zenify chat, it's got everybody. It's got Zenith. It's got Zenians. It's got Cloudcox. It's got Titan motherfuckers in here. I saw somebody with a they thing said, what did that shit say? It shit said Zen, Titan, XNF, all in their banner and shit. Where's this motherfucker at? But yeah, that's what I mean though. This is what the type of stuff you want to see, man. You want to see? Oh yeah, see, you got Titan people up in here. Everyone's coming together because they can't escape the gains. And this is where I was saying again, it's not that Zenians don't like Titan, it's that it doesn't help our ecosystem. So why do we get into it? Why do we spend time getting into it? Zenify was smart as fuck. Now they even got a Zensu spaces. Like every brand be showing up in Zen world, and then they're like, why doesn't anybody support me? It's like, maybe you just didn't do it right yet. Like, maybe you're just not doing it right yet. Maybe there's more to it than what you think. And by you doing it right, you'll get the Zensu spaces. You know, it won't be like, it'd be like just like Zen.game. Like, they had the Zensu spaces or Zensu live stream. And yeah, that game was great. It's still great. It burned 12 billion Zen on Ethereum. Like, if we can get that back and we can make it better, I mean, which they are doing, tweaking right now. I mean, I know they're working with DB Zen, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, when XENgame comes back and it's doing its thing, more Zen burn, right? It's just part of it. You don't want to separate from the hyperstructure just yet, unless you think you're bigger than it. Then all right, that's fine. Do your thing. You know, do your thing. Me personally, I'm not on that. Hey, maybe what you could do too is you could. I just had a thought about entering the swap auction. So I guess if you wanted to do the swap auction too, you could just. But maybe this is some crazy game theory. I'm thinking of some wild shit right now. I'm like, what if you burned your X and your Bezen, like your Zen on the other chains? Like, what if you just brought it over here and entered the swap auction with it that way, but just swapping it back in the ETH? But I think the pools are too low right now. Zenify smart contract popped up. I wonder if people are doing it like this. But I wouldn't do it this way right now, actually. I don't want to touch my Bezen. But yeah, what if you did it that way? At $1.27, I don't really see any value in it. That's why I'm like, nah. I'd rather it be like $5 for 10 million. But we have a lot of work to do as Zenians to make this work for us. Because this amount that is here right now, let's say this is for me in the amount of burn scale, I am wrecked. I burned $200 worth of Zen from all these different networks, and when I got here, it was only worth $50. So you are taking a risk burning your Zen for Bezen, because Bezen isn't worth anything. But it's virtual Zen. It's used to burn for Zenify. So if YSL becomes too expensive to get liquid Zen, then the person will be looking at the Bezen, because they'll be like, I need the best option to get into XNF. And that's kind of why for me right now, I'm like, man, this could be huge if it's done right, because Bezen can be burned. It's almost like dBzen maybe needs to release on Arbitrum and then use Bezen to make the dBzen on Arbitrum or something. That would be nuts. Holy fudge, bro. Yeah, that would fuck up everything. All of a sudden, everything is upside down. But yeah, that would be a good idea. I'm not gonna tell Rosvin. Y'all can tell him though. Somebody put a shit emoji. I'm putting another rocket. Go like this. Go hit the rocket ship. Let people know this is something that you want to get into. Because again, yeah, Bezen, it's really, really smart. And if how about like if we just be like, don't release Zen on Arbitrum just yet. It doesn't really need it. Like, why does Arbitrum need Zen? Why does Zen really need to be there, right? From Fair Crypto. Fair Crypto has already proven their point. They won. They need to focus on L1s and XENblocks. They don't need to focus on releasing more Zen tokens on different networks. Community people can do that, like Zenify. That's the big brain way of thinking of it. Instead of just being like, oh, Jack, please save us. It's like, nah, how about we become the audience? Or I mean, how about we become the ringleaders? We get the audience. We push our own shit, you know. It's ours too, you know. It's not just Jack Levin's, you know. So I could see something really, really nice happening with Bezen. But again, it might take some time, and the time would be based on the price of YSL and how much it costs to burn, right? Because right now it does make sense to burn these coins and sell the XNF off the rip. Burn these coins for liquid XNF, sell that shit. I don't give a fuck. 50% of the XNF is gonna be Bezen, XNF. So I don't really care, man. You could sell it down as much as you want. There's always gonna be 50% saved for a year from now from people who maybe believe in it, and we're getting rewards from everyone pumping up the auction, which pumps the price. And then when that, look at that, okay, look at that. YSL is pumping. I just bought this yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I bought some of this yesterday. So because this is a 0.1, so it's 2 cents right now to burn for XNF. But if you're using your Bezen's $1.30. And that's why I'm saying don't burn your Bezen just yet. This is the look, we actually set the floor for YSL. So YSL needs to get to $20 pretty much, and then it'll be on the level of Bezen. But if Bezen keeps rising in price, that means YSL would need to continue to rise in price, because their burn floor is getting higher, because now this is going up in price, right? So technically Bezen holds the weight because YSL is so fucking cheap to burn, right? So that's what I'm saying. Maybe get some YSL. There's only 145,000 of these coins. Damn, the game theory is crazy. What about DXN, Av? What about DXN? What about it? I claim my liquid XNF today. Probably gonna hold it for months. Yeah, that's good. But again, bro, you could sell that shit and enter the ETH auction. That's what I mean. That's the best long play of Zenify, the ETH auction. The first hour of the ETH auction too. So you're getting 2 for 1. Like the first hour, you're getting 2 for 1. So if you getting 2, you getting 4. That's what I did. And yeah, I got stomped out because yesterday we didn't have to put that much, and we got 16. Like yesterday, you only had to do 1 ETH batch and you got 16. Today I did 4 ETH batches and I got 15. Oh no, I did 2 batches. My bad. I did 2 batches. Cause yeah. So yeah, I doubled up because the pool doubled up. It was 4 ETH yesterday. So today it's at 6. Wild. Yeah, estimated ETH returns, not that bad. Man, this is shitting on DBZ. OD. Sad. I want Ross to create a pool like XNF, burning DXN when it sells. Yeah, the problem though with DXN is it doesn't have a real burn in it. That's why YSL is really dope. When you look at DXN as a token, it actually doesn't burn. So everything, it's like if DXN wanted to be like, this is why the dilemma's here right now. Because if DXN wanted to do anything that XNF is doing, it can't really do it the same way because it doesn't have the same code. And in my opinion, it was just because it came first. It's very vanilla, and that's what's holding it back. It technically needs to change. He needs to burn DXN into a new coin with better code. Because well, you couldn't burn it. It would just go to a dead address. We need to send it to a dead address so that we and get airdropped a new coin that's burnable. Because these coins are not burnable. Again, and the burn is based on what do you call it? It's saying that it's burnable. I mean, I caught on to this really early because I understand what it is to burn. But yeah, DBZ is not burnable. It can only be sent to a dead address. XNF can be burned, disappears forever. So this is what I mean by this. This has a dead. And that's why, like, it's when the XENgame come out, the coin's gonna be going to this dead address. I don't know how else they're gonna do it. See, look at burn garbage, the garbage dump. Some people actually burn their DX in with garbage dump. That's wild. But yeah, this is what they have as a burn. But it's fine, but it's not fine because it won't pump the price because the coins aren't disappearing. They're just still in total supply. Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked over there. He needs to. I'm not even trying to FUD it, man. I'm just being technical now. Like, if at first you don't need to look at all this stuff, but then now it's like, damn, dude, what the fuck you doing? Now I'm gonna go and really look at it, and I'm gonna be like, this don't make none of it makes sense. The only way we could save dBzen is to bring it together as a community and not look at its flaws. Tell me if that's not FUDable. Can everybody look at dBzen and not look at its flaws? I don't know, man. In the words of Trevon, I don't know, man. YSL $8, correct? There's so many pools. I don't get that much YSL because you're gonna need a lot of ETH to burn it. Wait, what'd you say? Don't get too much YSL because you're gonna need a lot of ETH to burn it. What do you mean? It's all the same thing. YSL is just another coin to burn with a different ratio. So all the ETH is the same. So when you look at Zenify, if you haven't noticed that, everything is the same. So like if I hit one batch here, 0.08 ETH per YSL. So if I go here and I hit one, 0.08. If I go here and hit one, you know, well, insufficient balance because I don't have 0.08. But yeah, all of it is the same. The only thing is the token that you're using to burn to get in. That's what is the variable. So yeah, you could buy YSL and it's still going to be the same ETH as you would if you burn Bezen. But that's why I'm saying, as a Zenian, we understand how this game works. Why aren't we burning the fuck out of their token so it matches our price token, and then we the floor versus them being the floor and then us running after them. Fuck that. The fuck? Let's get Zen with it. We're gonna burn the shit out of their coin and hold our coin and let it appreciate. Yo, what up, Gemma Beans? What it do, bro? Thanks for all that you do. Also, burn a bunch of YSL and recycle it. Wait, my thing today was claiming DXN rewards, bridging to Phantom, and then Phantom Zen for Zen. Ooh. I'm also burning a batch of YSL and recycling it. Yeah, man. I mean, let's see. So the YSL that I have is $1. And this is the one from the contract. Like, I got this address from the contract. So like right down here, they have the YSL contract. So I just grabbed this and I just dropped it into Dex Screener, and it gave me this price of $1 or $2 now, because it's going up. More people are starting to buy it because everyone's starting to get it. That's why I'm like, oh shit, like technically this needs to be at $20 before it's matching this. But if this keeps rising in price, if this 10 million keeps going up, right? Like if this goes to 5 zeros, this is going to be $10 per 10 million, right? If this goes to 4 zeros, this is going to be $100, $130 per zero, or, you know, per 10. And that's not hard to do if the token's getting burned. Hey, 555. Would you know? It's a sacred number for me. I was born at 5 a.m. or 5:55 a.m. in the morning. Crazy. I only manifest days in military time because, yeah, I'm a believer in the 24-hour cycle. So I think it's pretty unique. I was born at 5 a.m. and not like 5 p.m. because 5 p.m. is really 17:55. It's not 5:55. That's like 420. 420 really is 420 in the morning. So you ain't blowing it down at 420 in the morning, you won't get hot, man. But yeah, if you do it at 20 or 1620, shout outs to you for hitting it on the second time of the day. Yeah, seeing that 555 right there, that's a sign. And yeah, if this keeps going up because people are burning it and not burning Zen for it, right? Like how Tree City West just said, like he moving around because he is Indian, so he floating through cyberspace, putting value into different places. Until more people get hip to that, this could see a slow burn, and if it has a slow inflationary factor and it's people are still burning it and it's deflationary factor, then I could definitely see this doing something. And there's not any LP. It's almost like someone needs to build another auction using Bezen, but it's a little bit harder because this is free. This is just like Zen. It's fair principles, so no one owns the liquidity pool. So yeah, it's subjective to wreckness. It can get wrecked, but maybe somebody can build something around it to not get it wrecked. I don't know. Maybe we need XENgame to use Bezen. Yo Jamma, let's make XENgame with Bezen on Arbitrum. Let's fucking do it. That's what we should do, and then have that thing burning the Bezen. Whoa. Yo, that's what we need. Hey man, please do that or something. Let's get some Zen World products on here now and just use this. Who cares? I don't think Zen needs to be here, to be honest. Like, it's on so many networks. How many more networks do I need to be on? Right, we're a year in. Logically, it doesn't make sense anymore to be like, oh, it's fair crypto, you know? It's more like, it's going to be way cooler if it's a bunch of community members bouncing around on Arbitrum. And then like in our projects tab, we have dApps that are on Arbitrum and Zen's not there. And then now people have to learn like why. I think that'd be cool. Like, whoa. like, whoa. Man, my mind is fucking going nuts right now. Yeah, but all this stuff's gonna end up going up. Do not buy XNF, man. Enter the lobby. That's the dumbest thing you can do is buy this shit right now. Because we don't even know what can happen here. The fact that CG is posting this pool makes me nervous. I'm like, man, what if somebody rugs it? Because this is a community supply. So someone can just take out their somebody could just take this out. Like their 200 XNF. They could just take it out. And then the price is all falling, and then now you could have just used your ETH, right? Like this person spent $77 and got 10 XNF. They spent 0.3 ETH. That's 3 batches. So if that's 3 batches, they could have gotten what I have right now times 3. So right under 9. Yep, right under 9. They would have gotten XNF. So it's I mean, you think it's the same, but it's not the same. Unless this is getting ready to outweigh this, where it is more valuable. But that would mean that there's just a lot of different things going on right now to really think of like, where's the best value? You're like squeezing pennies by not going into the auction. You're like squeezing pennies because the real price is this one, $5.40. Man, what a time, bro. What's happening in Zen? We done fucking flown away from Zen, dog. I see it's going up right now. Right off of that 72 on the hourly, right off that 8 on the hourly, getting extended away from this 200. CCI is looking good. RSI is looking good. We got pies. It's looking good. Everything's looking good, man. It's nice. Shout out Zenmon. Oh, we found the app. All right. So if you've been looking for an app because gas is so high, I had lost it. I couldn't find it. But Zenon is on. I haven't used it personally because I knew I wasn't going to be able to use it until most of my Zen mints hit in March. But if you've got like Zentarions ending and the gas is too high, you can use this tool to pay a fee with your gas. You can pay the fee with your Zen. So you can basically, what this program does is it uses the Zen inside of this NFT to pay the gas fee. And this is created by DB Zen team. That's why it's like, yo, what the fuck? DB Zen team said they're gonna take this and put it in to burning DB Zen token, but that's it. I think they should take Zenon and weave it into here and take some fees to enter the lobby. But again, I think there's just a lot of unfortunate events going on with their smart contract because it's not versatile, and that just comes with the growth. When you think of scaling, so DB Zen is more of a product than it is like Zen, which is mass adoption. So DB Zen is not looking to have mass adoption. It's actually looking for scarcity. Scarcity comes, in my opinion, with a larger crowd, not with a scarce token. I mean, I've been saying that here on the channel that like you can have 1 million tokens, but if you only have 20,000 people, then realistically, that's a lot of fucking tokens, right? You need 5 million people so that you actually have, you know, scarcity. Right now, the same thing goes for DB Zen. It has 5 million coins over 62 years, but there's not that many people playing the game, which we see here on Zenpub, right? It's pretty much like the unique. Oh, never mind. This is Zenblock. It's DB Zen. So yeah, like this number needs to be hella high, but it's only hit 3.2 thousand. So DB Zen never got to exit into the other side of things. I don't know why. I mean, I would say that it happened a lot with their whales. You can't call this, you can't, and that's another thing that made me a little about DB Zen. At least from what Cleo said, right? So now Roz got to clean this up. But it sounds like they're saying that our community is too small. Our community doesn't have enough liquidity, and it's our community's fault that the price is down. Like, what the fuck? Hey, come on, man. How are you gonna get into a community and then tell us it's our fault the price is down? Like, that was one of the last straws. It's like, yo, what the fuck? This is bad. You only got 2 ETH in here. And again, nobody from Zen wants to get in. And yeah, it's just not looking good. We'll see though what they got to say on Sunday. And again, I'm not hating. I'm just being extremely logical now because of the way that it is looking. It's looking like I can't just brush it off no more. Like, it's going to be good. You know? But they do got some cool tools. So shout out Zenon. I'll still keep giving them shout outs. Yup, I see Zenon becoming popular in the near future. Yeah, but I just gotta seize people. I've never heard of a successful Zenon. And I bet no one in this chat has a successful Zenon. If you do, please post the hash so we can all observe it. Damn, does this actually have contracts on it, actually? So we can see the contract? I might need to get off Trim. Hey, gas is taking a little dip right now, 64. Let's see it. Hilarious. It's our fault. Shit. Zenify solid value in the Zen army. Well, yeah, Zenify, but they also have better brand protection. I guess that's what we can call it now in this research this last year. When you think of like creating a brand within a hyperstructure, right? Like if this is a mini mall and there's a ton of fucking pretzel places, how are you going to stand out? How are you going to be the Wetzel pretzel? How are you going to be the Anti-Ants? You know? How are you going to protect your brand, your trademark? And that's kind of where DB Zen, unfortunately, has kind of lost their branding. And now we're seeing a spiral effect of emotions, which is kind of showing us who we've given our Zen to. Like maybe the whole thing with Jack was actually a heads up for us, but we didn't really realize it because we were trying to support Roz. But Jack got hella mad at him when Jack was like, I'm not going to use DVZen to burn for X1. And then Roz was like, yo, what the fuck, you know? Everybody was all like, I base my, you know, and that's basically been, that's been the whole chat the whole time. Everyone's been blaming Jack for themselves losing money. It's like, what the fuck? So you guys just expected the community to make you bread? You didn't want to protect yourself? There's no protection in DVZen. That's what Zenify offers, and that's why we're all horny for it. We're like, oh my God, okay. It's going to be really hard to get wrecked here. It's going to take a couple. Like, this is a Ponzi, right? It's still a Ponzi. Why is Zenify a Ponzi? Because you're betting on people coming into it. So it's a degen idea. But what does it separate? What does this Ponzi do that the other Ponzis don't do? It actually has a aggregated DEX connected to it to kind of give it some sort of life. Now, we don't know how long that life will last. We don't know how long people will swap here for, but I can tell you, I've been on Zenify for the last 7 months, and I barely go to Uniswap because it's already here. Right. And I've been over here because I've been jumping through all the networks. Right. They got a lot of networks. So for me, it's been a use case, a utility. Every other thing doesn't have that. And that's what makes Zenify stand out from all the other products, is that it has kind of brand protection when it comes to usability. And then it has brand protection when it comes to where's the ETH coming from. Then it has brand protection of, hey, well, what happens if a whale wants to jump in and get 1,000 XNF? How do you protect from that, right? And it's like, oh, okay, we own the biggest percentage pool with all the ETH from the platform. So if someone wanted to exit, they could do it. They can come and try to take the 91 ETH, but every day that the auction ends, the XNF that goes in is going to be bought and burned. And then that person is left behind. So it makes the game theory switch up a little bit more, because it's like, damn, do I want to be left behind? Because there's no real sell pressure, because the coin is becoming well distributed. You actually fight against yourself again. There's another thing there too. It's like XENblocks. XENblocks is hella intuitive for miners that don't want to get dumped on anymore. Or how do you say this? People in proof of work who work hard just for a bunch of fucking electricity miners to come in and dump the price. In XENblocks, we have a difficulty ratio right now. Okay, over this week it's been up to 150,000, but now it's back down to 99. Why is this? Because some people can't afford to keep up as much hash power, and they jumped ahead and they fought against themselves at a higher hash rate. And now that they've turned off, the floor is set by those that hash the longest. So that's why the time in the project, the more proof of work you have, the more the network becomes protected. That's insane. So you can say the same thing is happening here in in Zenify, where even if a whale decided to put a ton of money into this earn area or do a big ass swap in the DEX, right? Either or, if they wanted to intensify their, position, they're going to fight against themselves because they're forced to go long. They can go short, but if they go short, they're going to get left behind because they're just one day. It's like a whale is just one dot. Or my favorite, here we go. This is my favorite analogy. If you drop one drop of chocolate milk in milk, or one drop of chocolate makes milk chocolate milk, right? So that's the whales now. They come in one day, boom. You got to either keep going with us because now you're in it, or you're going to need to figure out how you're going to make milk again. And I don't think from every angle that I see that you can make milk again without fighting against yourself and spending 2 times more money than the first time. So the strategy technically would be to try to be as long as possible. And the price on this in testnet, it got up to like $200 something. Let's see if we can check that out real quick. So this is why this got up this high in testnet if you were using Zenify. I think Jack smelled that shit or discovered that shit. In fact, DXN is a solid, but not competing, airing them, but not completely airing them out. I mean, yeah, DXN is solid. It's just like, yo, what is happening? What is happening? You know, what the fuck? Why didn't you type that shit in again? Sometimes this should be wigging, but I know it's because this is testnet. They're probably not even supporting the server anymore as much because they're on mainnet now. All right, there we go. But yeah, maybe Jack smelled that shit out. Yeah, why give special treatment to one protocol? Life's a Ponzi. Yeah, that was like a weird moment though, man. When all that shit happened, I was like, why is this happening, bro? Like, why are they getting so hurt about it? Like, everybody, that when the X1 allocation happened, that was some people would say in Zen that was a moment where you either stuck with it, you turned in what they call me, right, a yes man. Either you became a yes man, yes, I'll listen, right? Look at everybody's here in Zenify now. All the shit talkers, they own Zenify because you can only talk shit. And I hope you guys see that shit now. In crypto, you can only talk shit, but tech will always speak for itself. So everybody who shitted on Jack in that moment kind of showed their real colors, man. Like, it showed what they're really here for. And I'm here for first principles, but I'm also here to make the world a better place. And we cannot do that without regulation. And maybe sometimes first principles is not the most regulated. And maybe that's why we have so much unregulated activity when you're in that degen space, right? So I like that. Again, I like the approach of Zenify. It even has a KYC docs. Like, that's crazy. And I'm sure DBZen's the same. They just need to figure out their community. They're not good at building community. I think that might be another big problem. They might need to hire someone to do community for them. But yeah, so on right now this is sold off like crazy. I don't know why. Maybe people wanted to get their girly ETH back or something. I don't know. This is testnet. But what we can see here is in testnet, every day the price just kept going up and up and up and up. And then eventually it started to rip. And then eventually people started to trade it. They dumped it and it kept ripping. Right? And it got to as high as $380. Right? November 17th. December 2nd, you know, so it's gonna take a second for it to figure out its legs, but I do think it could see something very similar to that. Now, why did it go down again? It's fucking testnet. No, everyone stopped playing. But over here, we're seeing the same exact thing is occurring. So what a time, man. What a fucking time. What a time to be in Zenify, and in crypto in general. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on a second, y'all. Now wait, where am I? What is going on? Dude, my MetaMask always signing me out and shit. I work hard for the money. So hard for the money. All right. Yeah, if you watched yesterday's stream too, now that we're at the very end of my stream, I showed you how you can go from Coinbase to Zenify if you're looking to bring some capital into this. I don't see why you wouldn't want to, especially if you don't want to burn and move around a bunch of stuff, and you aren't learning more and more, and you're like, yo, I actually want to be a part of this. I don't see why you wouldn't want to what do you call it? Shit's stupid sometimes. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't want to do that, especially now with the gas fees going up. We're gonna have to see what the fuck is happening. Even if Bitcoin, let's say, were to dump right now, I still think it would impact, like, this is what I was talking about before about how gas will be impacted from people coming back and from people selling and trading and dumping and all that other stuff. So what sucks is that yeah, we're in high gas times. Gas is high now. It's not gonna stop. I will be very surprised to see 20. Maybe 20 we get like on the weekend, which we're a couple of days away from. But yeah, I'll be very surprised to see like teens. And we can think of it this way too. If we see teens and 20s this weekend, Zen is gonna dump, because everyone is gonna that has weekend claims coming out. They're gonna claim those, and the penalties that of the last ones they're not gonna claim, and they're gonna dump what they can. So do expect that if we see teens, what is it? 25 is profitable Zen for anyone who bought below it. Above 25 Gwei, and with the current math of like space and time, it's actually not profitable. So we know this is why the price is going up. I'm 100%. This is why the price is going up, because it is FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt that we will get those lower prices, those lower gas rates. So people are starting to buy the Zen because they're fearful that they won't be able to claim it. But yeah, like again, let this shit drop to 25, 20, 19. We're gonna see everyone gonna be like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. They're gonna come and sell the shit out of their Zen. Right? So just be prepared for that. Let's see who's selling right now. Let's see if it's anyone worth looking at. Man, what the heck? 666, the mark of the beast. Yo, thanks Rolando. That was a quick one, right? I could have did it faster if I did 100% decentralized. But yeah, it's so easy to go from Coinbase, AVAX, anywhere. For me, I live in this New York area. We only have certain coins we can use, and Polygon, unfortunately, isn't compliant with the government, so I can't use it. But Avalanche is, and I think they open it up for Solana too. Maybe I'll do Solana. I got some Solana coins I should bring that Zenify. Ooh. Oh, look at this person. They dump in, this is some smart contract or something. Somebody dumped, like, it's probably a trading bot, because they dumped VMPX, and then that VMPX bot wrapped ETH, that wrapped ETH bought Zen, then that shit dumped Zen back into the ETH, then went back into the VMPX. Like, what the fuck? Blip. Like, what? What in the hell? That is not a normal person. Oh, look at this. Look at this account. $384,000 worth of Zenbot. This has to be a bot. Yep, meth bot. Again, the reason why I'm being transparent on these sales is because this is more proof that it's not real people selling, it's manipulation, methbot. So don't get caught in this shit, man. Know that the price is up because gas is up. If gas goes down, the price goes down. The traders are keeping this right below here, right below 6 zeros and 6 because this is a good area for people to feel fuddy, right? So you could do something like this too. You could do a fib from here. Let's extend it out, because let's just say the floor right now is right here, this area. That's where we have the most resistance. Or we could even come down here. We'll just go to the lowest point, the lowest low, and then we'll just draw this Fibonacci retracement, touching the tops. All right, I gotta scoot all this stuff down so I can get a real chart here. So using the fib, I see we got 3 touches on this Fibonacci already. 3 touches usually mean if we break past it, it should be pretty good for us. And TA on a shitcoin, not a shitcoin. I mean, Zen is pretty real now. So I think it's respecting the TA. I think people see value in holding it, and they see value in future appreciation. So there's more people hodling and less people just like, oh, this is a shit coin, like I'm dumping this, you know. There's people that want lower Zen prices, and right now they're also in the FUD that they might not get this red range again. I'm also under the impression too that you're not going to get this range unless ET decides to really exit. Unless like a Travon exits, but they are not going to do that because they like Zen. So it's less likely for anyone to do that. Maybe in March, but yeah, March is 3 months away. So why not higher highs and dump in March, right? So right now, that's what I'm looking at. We're kind of in that golden pocket ratio right now, that 0.618. We went up, we tested it, we just got rejected off of it. So you can see this is the critical level we want to break through. And we're looking at the hourly right now. So let's see. Yeah, like these sells, these are all bots. These are bot sells. Ha 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 ha. Damn, this is a narrow channel. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll keep these lines here. But yeah, I'm like 100% sure. Like this is like, yo, watch out, man. This is about to go down. Even right now, look at the 200 dip right into this. When you look at the top of a Fibonacci retracement from the 0 going north, it's like the reverse factors, right? So where this red box is typically where your high would be if you were gonna have a breakout. And look what's right there, the 200. It got right up in there. And this downtrend is just based on these touches and this floor. So, you know, how long do we stay here? Right now, it's saying we could be here till December 11th. That's 4 days. All right. I'm going to remove this fib now that we see where we are. We'll see what Zen does right here. We'll see if it gets above early or if it just keeps going down like super duper sharp. Again, we might get like a super duper sharp down if we get lower gas. Right as I say that, gas goes to 124. Are we going to get lower gas, guys? I don't fucking know, man. That's good FUD. Who cares if compliant go DeFi? You have to be compliant, man. All the pools are together. Everything is together. Everything is together. Have you seen DeFi Llama? If you don't believe in compliance nowadays, like you must be like in the poor side of crypto. Like the rich side of crypto where people are building the industry, they're gonna be compliant. Like it's off the rip. Like you are delusional if you think crypto is not going to be compliant. I mean, you could try to stay DeFi, but that's why you can't buy Hex on Uniswap because they're going to be compliant. That's why you can't get Zen on OpenSea because they're going to be compliant. And it's up to the developers in crypto to know the rules and break the rules. That's every creative. Once you learn the foundation, the principles, start manipulating that to work in your favor. That's a free tip. If it's too big brain, I'm sorry. But yeah, like looking at the overall market right now, everyone that's in the top is compliant. There's not one thing up here that's not compliant. Maybe Justin, but now Justin's son's still compliant. He still does compliant crypto practice. You know, and that's what I mean. A lot of the development in DeFi is built on top of these pools. So if I'm going to make a program in DeFi, I'm going to be reaching out to like Aave and trying to get some of this 6.52 billion TVL, right? I'm going to try to go and hook up to Uniswap and get some of this 3.9 billion TVL. That's exactly what Zenify is doing. Right, that it's an aggregated DEX that's allowing you to find the best price. And most of the time, again, when you see the highest gas, that's because it's the most decentralized, right? You pay for lower gas, you're gonna be in decentralized or you're in centralized land, right? So compliance is crypto, man. At this point in 2023, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and to not be compliant is to basically fuck your community over. Like I saw today that Richard Hart didn't pay his taxes, man. Did y'all see that shit? I don't have the article. Here, let's see if I can find it. I think I have it on my phone. I'll send it to my computer. I was reading it on my phone, and I was like, damn, son, where'd you find this? Man, that shit sucks, though. Richard running from the cops, and he ain't paying his taxes, man. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Why aren't you being compliant? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Gotta love technology. I exited at 97 cents DXN. Lucky you. I'm holding on. That's kind of why I'm still chilling. I'm like, hey, man. Hey. So this is starting to arise in the crypto community because everybody's hating on Richard Hart right now. But this article is from November 11th, because this is a Finland newspaper. So I can't look at it like it's America. I gotta look at it like it's Finland. So they usually do the day, then the month. So this would be November 11th. So this article came out talking about Richard Hart not paying his 2022 taxes in Finland, and he owes over 15 million euros. This is fucked, guys. This is fucked. This is why, again, I'm saying to my boy that just came in, KJ, you want to focus on brands that are trying to be compliant, man. This is not good for your bags, unless you think it is. I don't think it is. Blame Cleo for DXN. It is Cleo's fault. That's why I was saying, man, the price tanked literally right after that Spaces. If that's not more proof in the pudding that, yo, Roz, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know what else we need to do. But again, that's why I said it's up to him. He might be like, please listen to me. I think he's still credible. He's a very intelligent individual. He has a lot of good insight and has a lot of good things to say about technology and the growth of everything. I just don't think he knows how to really build community right now. Whoa, what's this? There's a DXN pulse chain liquidity pool. Wow. Yo, this makes me want to dump my shit. Hold up. How is there a DXN pulse chain, but there's no DXN Zen? Man, this is a heartbreaker right here. My heart broke. My heart broke. My heart broke. My heart broke. Yo, this is not a good look. I've been waiting on a Zen pair, and I just go and look at like one of the largest holders on the DB Zen idea here, and it's Pulse. Did you not see what happened to Richard Hart? Whoa, who is that scammer? Damn. Y'all want to see me? Y'all want to see a dead body? Hey, I want to see a dead body. Man, we gotta save Roz, bro. It's up to us though. As a community, we can save him. I'm not saying we can save him, but I'm saying we can save it. The whales would love it, but we need to have a good position for us to be able to look at the trades now. You don't even see fishes anymore. There's some shrimps. Here's a fish. There's some shrimps in here, but all whale tails. Whale, dolphin. That's scary, man. That's why it's really scary for people to get into this, because they're like, if I get in, I'm gonna get dumped. It looks like someone's trying to rip the. So look at this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So the MEV bots are here, and they're trying to, and they're doing this thing through all of the channels. I can't wait for X1 chain. Oh my god, this is because of ETH, man. So you see here, look at this. MEV bot is going dumb, trading our Zen token price down. It's not regular people, and it's on everything probably. So let's look at VMPX, because it just happens to be down 30% out of nowhere. Jarrett from Subway Methbot, Bob the Bomb, or whatever the fuck that is. And I don't know how you can't stop this stuff. This is so whack. This is one reason why I really do hate Ethereum though. So right here we have another person who's like weaving between different liquidity pools to exit in wrapped ETH. And they're using Zen as the full peg. That's why you're seeing these two things correlate with each other so much. And that's because VMPX actually has a Zen pool. So this is what people are doing. They're going through this pool to dump VMPX and Zen and get ETH all at the same time in just different portions. And it's like going back and forth. So yeah, this is by the dip time. If you've been waiting to get in, I mean, granted, Jesus, gas is stupid. So I mean, shit, don't buy this dip. I don't even know how much it costs, man. Gas so goddamn high. $100 for a swap. Oh no. Yo, $100 for a swap. I'm stuck in DXing. Yo, man, I hope you got your Zen, man. But let's see what happens though. This is like the opportunity. When the gas goes up, you're gonna see it. Wow, look at this dump. Look at that one. Barely impacted us though. Oh, so this is what took us back to 5.7. That's not bad though. Let's look at this one. Who's this? I always see this too. There always is dumps when gas goes up of the FUD, the fear, uncertainty of doubt of it going higher and them not being able to execute the sell. So you see here, someone just sold a shit ton of Zen into something called RBL. Roll Bitcoin. What the fuck? Man, I can't wait for these motherfuckers to not be the people on the decks. Jesus, what is this? What the hell is this? Gambling? Man, I gotta find out. That's so disappointing. Somebody sold 24 billion Zen for whatever we're about to find. It better be tight. So it's 13 cents. It's down 9% today. Let's go to the website. Rollbit is betting and Degen's play. LOL, it's pretty tight but not playable in the US. Ah, okay, okay. So that's why right now it's checking my cloud to see if I'm able to get in. Let's see. The feds show up at my door right now. No, it says block. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, what news do they have going? They got something's going on today. What's going on here? Let's check it out. What they got going on that made someone have to FOMO out a Zen at 104 Gwei with over $13,000. what they got going on. And I mean, they probably got rid of all their Zen too. Let's see. Boo! Fast like a NASCAR. Wait, what? Why did this show up as a sell if this is saying this is a buy? What? This is so confusing. From here to here, back to here, but it's a sell. How did they get the what? Bro, that is confusing. How did this account sell Zen but get the Zen back? Right? It says out, but it's here. Unless they had more of it. Okay, wait, they have more of it. I'm so confused. What a confusing thing. What is this? I'm trying to follow this, like, swapped for what the fuck? Does anybody know? Can anybody decode this? This is different. It literally says on Dex Screener that they sold 6 ETH. Granted, they've had, so they have 40, 50 billion, 59 billion. They just sold 20, 34 billion. So yeah, they should have what they have. But why does it make it look like they got it back? What a weird one. Man, I wish I could understand this one. I don't understand this one. This is something I've never seen before. But yeah, it's a sell into this coin, but the coin sold back into the Zen or something. Nah, it's still there. I don't know. That's a wacky one. That one's a wacky one. My head is spinning. I'm like, what the fuck? Unless it was going, unless this is working from the down up, but I thought it worked from up down, right? Like here to here is usually how I see it, not here to here. I don't know, man. But all I know is that this person exited and they bought all their Zen. They're not mentors, so they're not someone to be worried about. They helped pump the price from 54, and now they're here at. So they actually didn't even buy the Zen at the bottom. Buying Zen at the bottom would have not been buying into this pump. So even if this account decided to sell all their Zen, we would just kind of be right in this area. That's why we fell to that area, because the sell pressure is not real. Yeah, the sell pressure is not real. Fucking dope. Yeah, see, this is why I love watching Zen chart too. It's so easy for me now to be like, oh, that's not real sell pressure. Yeah. Yep. Damn, Zenify is still going up. People still buying it like idiots. 0.9 to get 25. That's $212. Damn, that's actually a lot of Zenify. But what they could have just gotten in the lobby. Yeah, people are under the impression that if they buy it off the decks, they're gonna make more. That's crazy. I hope they're using Zenify so they can enter the swap auction. Well, I guess, well, let's see. What happens if I look at that like that? You can do leverage plays on Rollbit. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what they did. Maybe they're making a leverage play using Zen. Damn. Man, Zen is going to be huge, y'all. You would almost think like, oh my God, people are dumping it like that. But hearing that's what probably is happening. Someone is using our liquidity without bringing the community over. That's crazy. And and it's fair. That's why we do need to find ways to get away from Zen a little bit, so we're not too exposed to everything that's, is going down over there. I wonder if they made a bet against Zen and won and got some roll bit rewards or something. Damn, that's wild to think about. What a win for them. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one to analyze. The most recent dump. I mean, this right now would be actually let's see how low it goes, because you would actually want to buy into it. Like this sell off. Because again, if these people are all selling Zen. Okay, so this is just a seller in general. Let's see how they get their Zen though. If it's someone coming from an exchange and dumping on the DEX, there's someone trying to hold the price down. So this is, what the fuck? Oh, this is a 1 inch. This is from 1 inch, so more than likely this is a limit sell. Somebody had a limit sell and it just got hit. And that's why people are buying on top of it. So let's see, where is this person? Right here, this is the account. They got 11 million Zen right now. Oh, never mind. This is the settlement contract. So they're actually right here. They still got 6 billion. Oh, and they bought all their Zen 2 days ago. We're always gonna find you. Yeah, so like that's something I've been noticing too. I'll like hit these kind of ones and I'll see like a ton of this stuff, and then I have to remind myself like, oh wait, this is not a real person. It's like a limit order, and most of the time you see this is people getting sold out of their limits on purpose. So but then if you want to check out that wallet, you could drop it into here, hit apply, and you can see where their buys were. They're playing that short-term game. They're trying to get the gains. Let's see. I mean, they kind of got a pretty good one, but the swing wasn't that hard. Like, why would you only swing Zen from 6 zeros and 54 to 6 zeros and 57? Like, you're not making that much more. You're making maybe $1,000 more. But I mean, hey, if you're making it, I mean, $1,000 can go a long way for some people. So maybe that's another reason for the spicy trading action right now. But you can see some people are already coming in. Right, there's already people coming in, because this would be, if you're a trader, this would be the dip. You could wait to see if it's gonna dip some more, but that would be the gamble. Would be like, oh, is it gonna go lower? Some people are just gonna buy in because it makes sense. So look at this account. This account, it's the first time they've bought Zen. It's probably a new account. Yeah, it just got ETH from here 14 minutes ago. Damn, it's crazy. People are rich as fuck, dude. How are you just gonna send ETH in this climate? But I guess it's only $5. What the fuck? I thought it was more than that right now. I guess it's ETH to ETH. Yeah, that's what it is. It's ETH to ETH. It's not like you're sending an ERC20. So it's cheaper to send ETH right now rather than it is to send an ERC20. Or it's cheap to send, it's not cheap to swap. That's what I'm trying to say. Wow. Man, I need to wrap up this stream. We've been jamming. Ladies, liquors, and leverage will make you lose your stack. Shout out to Richard Hart for that one though. That was his good LLL that he had. Ladies, liquors, and leverage, guys. But yeah, this is insane. Look at this. This is also pretty fascinating to see too, man. All of the contracts have names. Man, a year ago, this shit looked like this, like a bunch of smart contracts with no names on it. But everyone's complying now. They're like, oh shit, I gotta name the contract so people know. What a world. But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap up today's stream. It's Thursday. I got a DJ tonight. I got some shit to do. Gotta make some flyers. I gotta do some stuff, man. I'm trying to do some AI stuff. What I'm gonna do today though is I'm gonna be on my Vast account, diving deep into templates. I like Vast templates right now because they have a better reward. So some people are using they're building over here because they get more money for their temp. So if you don't know this, if you become an AI expert, you can build these Dockers and you can provide services and you can get paid from Vast AI from people using your doc, right? That's why we have the Zen right here. You have Zen GPU miner. There are some people in the community that have made their own Docker and they get paid when you use it, right? They get a little bit of earnings. And shout outs to them for doing that. But again, what else is really cool for those that are being curious, a lot of these, if you do the readme, maybe there's something in there that you want. Same goes for like RunPod. So like RunPod, if you're looking to get, like, you're curious, like what else is out there in the AI world, go to RunPod, look through all of these templates and see if there's something here that speaks to you. You could do like a readme, like let's see what this one is. Readme. Ubuntu, I don't know what the hell this is. It's called Kuya SS creates a log files, and you can tail the log files instead of killing the services to view the logs. So it's something to do with your AI. Chill out mix. What is this? This image uses chill out mix as a base model and the following lures. Oh, so this is for stable diffusion. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I've been diving in hard trying to find some really cool GitHubs. I need to figure this out a little bit more, but there's some really cool GitHubs in AI, bro. Like, I'm thinking of this as like the jailbreak days in iPhone. If you remember Cydia, and people would make jailbreaks for Cydia and have different things that you could do with your phone. That's how I see this whole like template side of things in the AI world. Like, yeah, in ZenBlocks we're using them to, make cryptocurrency, but outside the world of making crypto, there is a lot of different things that you can do to expand your curiosity in AI. Stable diffusion being one of those. The bloke is pretty crazy too, man. Don't sleep on the bloke. You can create your best friend with this right now. I mean, enhance your best friend. Dream Booth. What's Lava? Large language and vision assistant. Look at, they tell you the recommended GPUs. Although this container might be large, it tells you how to use the container and stuff. General notes do not work, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Something about large language vision assistant. I'm not sure. There's so much stuff here, but I'm going to be diving through this today. This is something I just want to go through every single README and see what I got. What tools do we have in the AI world that are free? Right? It's basically free because a pod don't cost that much, man. 34 cents an hour or something. If you can get like 34 cents, 44 cents an hour and get the work done in an hour, that's going to save you so much money, because a lot of these AI services will charge you by the month to do exactly what you can do on your own if you just discover a little bit more, go a little bit further, try to put it all together. And maybe you make something cool and you share it to the Zen community, and then we can all use it or something. I'm not too sure, so it's just a really, really, really vivid idea. R.I.P. Charlie. That's Charlie. Oh, he said that? Wow, Charlie Munger or Munger. That was his quote. Damn. Richard Hart stay still and shit. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in today's stream. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Make sure if this is your first time streaming with me, you subscribe. Subscribe. You can join the Bruh Club. It's like $2. There's a $10 tier. I'm actually getting ready to get rid of it because I don't want to do AMAs anymore. That shit is dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. I had a lot of fun, but it's hard getting people together to want to brainstorm things unless it's free. And that's true. You know, the information in crypto is free. Everything is free. It's like torrenting content. It's all free. The thing is how you use it to your advantage. It's the difference between how someone else uses it. So I'm gonna keep it free for a little bit, and we'll see where the bull market takes us. But until then, man, stay zen. See you tomorrow, and be safe out there. You know it. Peace.